Hello, good evening. மேடையில் பேசுகிற அளவுக்கு தமிழ் எனக்கு தெரியாது, அது உங்களுக்கு எல்லாம் புரியும். So I'm just going to continue in English. Uh, Saumithran made a very personal story. It says it's memories of a war child. But those personal stories become very important stories for generations ahead. I saw so many directors speak where in the West you have anything that happens of conflict, of war, so many films are made. Whether it's the time in Germany, whether it's the time in Vietnam. I think all of us in India know those stories through the films they've made. But issues and conflicts that happen in our land to our people in India and outside of India are not spoken enough. At Spirit Media, about 5 years ago, we took an extreme effort to say, let's tell cultural stories, doesn't matter which language it's from. We started stories from Malayalam, we told stories from Marathi, now Tamil, Telugu obviously has been home. And I just first have to thank Karthik and the team to just support cinema like this. It's it's indie, it's important, it is soul, it is who we are. Being associated with this film is a huge honor. A bunch of you all were thanking me, but it's really I have to thank all of you. And what a fine craftsman, man, you are, Saumithran. Really, a film that has war, that has no blood, no bullets, but is deeply, deeply engaging with such fine actors around. I have to, I don't know all of you all, but every single time I saw this film 3 times from the time they sent it to me. The first, you came like in the middle of the night, I think, at some point to say, okay, let's watch the film now. I said, dude, I'm sleepy, let me watch it in the morning. And the first viewing, I was just worried. I said, okay, now when Naveen's character walks in, I said, okay, is there going to be some conflict with the government when we tell stories like this? Then we were like, okay, I'm touching a topic that usually is not touched upon. And then I realized that nobody in Tamil made these movies also. So I said, why are these guys calling me? Are they trying to throw me under the bus first and then get in that, right? So that was the first question I had. But a lot of you all spoke about the climax. The end of the film, there's something that which is so beautiful as a memory for everyone, which is celebrated so differently during war. Things that are normal become so extremely difficult. And I think today is a time where we are seeing global conflict. And all of you all said there was, if a bomb is thrown some other part of the world, there's no gas in India right now in our house. So I think from tiny things like this, we will be in a situation where this might become our reality. So I think telling stories like this is very important. Cinema is the only place that you can tell it and you can have a sense of reality. There was somebody earlier on stage who said, actually Murugadas sir said this earlier, he said, in the 80s, early 80s and the 90s, the country, the citizens knew about what war meant. They knew protocols of war. They knew how to be or react with one another just as humans. I think that is forgotten in this generation and this time. So I think Neelira will become a very, very important film for now and times to come. So thank you, and thank you for getting this film to me, guys. Thank you so much.